Sabah everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I have for you a review of the Daydream VR by Google using the Galaxy Note 8. Earlier this year, Google announced that the S8 and S8 Plus from Samsung will be compatible with the Daydream VR, and sure enough, in the middle of the summer, we were able to see that. And then now that we have the Galaxy Note 8, does it work with the Daydream VR out of the box, or do we need to do anything for it? As a caveat, this is the T-Mobile version of the Galaxy Note 8. This is TK. Let's check it out. Walk around with the headset. Here's the Daydream View. This is the current version of the Daydream View. If they do update this later on, my understanding is going to be a slightly variant of this, but it will be very similar. Daydream View VR headset by Google, currently compatible with the S8, S8 Plus, as well as the Note 8. And here's the package. This is the gray version of it. We have the G for Google right here on the left. On the top, we have this rubberized little strap that basically puts the device in place. We have standoffs, rubber standoffs, 4 on the bottom here. This little rubber band kind of connects to the middle here. And just basically keeps things set up. The hinges are connected, and we have more standoffs, 1, 2, 3, just to make sure that our device is connected, configured correctly. The optics are pretty much fixed. There's no configuring them, there's no changing them in position. But the material used here is very nice, soft fabric. Let's close it up. On the bottom, we don't have any vents or anything like that, but we do have a nice little positioning here. This is the foam for the nose rest, and again, the optics and everything here is removable. You are able to separate this if you want to clean it, but it's very nice, it's very soft, and it feels very good. And of course, we have the forehead rest right here. The strap does not have an overhead piece. It just basically goes around, and you're able to adjust it, and it comes pre-attached. There's no attachment. It's pretty much really set to go out of the box. From the sense of the headset, we have an LED light for power and charging. Home, back button, the touch sensitive pad that is clickable. We have a volume rocker up and down on the right side, and then this is a USB Type-C charging version. Quick comparison just to show you guys what this looks like compared to the Gear VR. Here's the Gear VR controller from this year. We have volume control similar here. We have back and home and the touchpad. Where the Gear VR is a little bit different is that we have a trigger. We don't have anything here outside of that. Now looking between the two headsets, the big differences you're going to notice right out of the box is we have a jog dial here on the top. As far as buttons here, we have a touchpad, we have a home and back. So additional controls on the headset where we have none of them here. And a volume controller here on the left, nothing on the right. Your device slides in. We have the interchangeable USB-C, micro USB connectors here on the left side. As well as vents for ventilation to give you guys some cooling abilities here, since these things tend to get a little bit warm. Of course, USB Type-C charger, and the controller works very nice, but you can also notice right out of the box, it's a much bigger unit. There's a lot more space given to where you don't have as much. Now, keep in mind though that the device in this unit will actually, for the most part, be extended out. So you're not actually going to be putting your device in. It's more like inserting it between these two wedges here. Now it does extend on the bottom, just to kind of show you guys right there, to be able to adjust for the device, and the offsets provide protection on your device so you don't have any scratching. On your device, download the Daydream View application and you'll be ready to set. As you guys notice right there, that's what it looks like. Once you launch it, you're greeted directly with a similar aspect of just basically a Play Store in a sense. Available applications that you're able to download, some free, some paid. You can scroll through and just basically navigate and go through what you need. Initiating the Daydream View, you do need to click this little button before you put it in the headset. There is no sensors, there's no NFC tag. It doesn't really recognize it. So if you just put the device in, it won't start. To start it up, you'll be able to do this and just click the blue button and you're ready to start. Quickly, before we go too far, we do have the controller configuration, headset view directly. Daydream keyboard will need to be installed as well. Notifications in VR, you can configure those, and then Daydream News if you'd like to see some of the new updates that are coming about. As we click that button, it's pretty much instructing us to put it in the device. As you notice, you just put it in this form and you're ready to go. So the main home screen is very similar to the way we've seen it on the Gear VR. We're greeted directly with some applications that we can download. This is a list of some of the applications we already have installed. We have the ability to go into our library. Again, these are the applications I showed you before. You can go into the Play Store. This is a VR specific Play Store, and you're going to be experiencing only available games there. So it's going to load, and then the list will actually kind of perpetuate further down. You'll notice it's starting to shade. Swiping on the actual controller will take you from one page to another, and you can select the applications you would like to install, and then pressing home takes you back. Very simple, very easy interface. Again, you can still scroll through some of the main applications up there. What I want to share with you guys is a couple of things. Now we have Hulu compatibility, as I mentioned. I think we saw Netflix is right there. Virtual reality, Horizons. There's actually now some Battleship Gunship games as well. Also like Ace Fighting VR. So let's go ahead and enter the Battleship.
Reese, look. Automatically follow your steps. Try turning your head. The shot. Now this is a very important part of the system, the rotation control. Tilt your head to a side toward your left. Let's check the controls. And move the camera.
This is one of the other games that I found very interesting. It's a virtualizer. Basically, it's an online music player that has a virtualizer, a VR virtualizer. So for me, it really looks nice because it gives me the ability of having a better experience listening to music. Overall gameplay is pretty good. I like the control. I like the fact that you're able to basically get in and set it up and use it right away. I also like the fact that it's compatible with more than just one device. So you're not really restricted to the S8, Note 8, or S8 Plus. You can actually use this with any other compatible. Of course, Pixel-like devices. The Asus Zenfone AR was the last device that I reviewed that is compatible with this. And there's more Snapdragon processor devices that are compatible. Again, double check the link in the description below for the list of compatible devices. What I wanted to share with you guys today was just the fact that, you know, our S8 and S8 Plus and the Note 8 are very versatile VR headsets. Very few devices on the market are compatible with these two ecosystems. Now, if I want to compare the Gear VR ecosystem compared to the Daydream View VR system, I'm going to say that obviously Gear VR has been around for a lot longer. They have a lot more games, a lot more development behind their ecosystem, building up and putting more games out. Now, Daydream View, from what I understand, will get revamped later in the month, or at least earlier in October. We're going to be seeing more applications. And from the last time I was able to do a review for you guys with my Pixel XL when this one came out, there's been a lot of games that came out. So we're going to see more and more development, more and more support for Daydream View. Very easy, very simple to pick up, and I'm hoping that the price on this one will drop. I think it started around $79, and if there's a revamp, this could be even cheaper and a very nice, viable, you know, just VR experience for you on your S8, S8 Plus, or Note 8. Like and subscribe as usual. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I do appreciate you watching the videos and sticking into the end. And I'll see you guys in the next video.